Hello there guys, Cinnamon Squirrel here. I want to welcome you back, first and foremost, back to my channel, and also let you guys know that this episode is airing a few days late. It was supposed to be released on Hogmanay, which is the Scottish New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was meant to be done then, it was not, so I apologise for the lateness, and I want to start off by saying that I wish everyone has a 2026, my goodness, I can't believe we're in 2026 already, but yeah, a 2026 full of joy, happiness, and good health. Again, sorry for the lateness of the episode. And also, this was recorded after 5.5 hours of streaming, so it's a little bit all over the place. I pulled it together as best I could, and it's a little bit longer than normal, but next time around it should be a lot better. Alright then, I hope you enjoy the episode though. If you do, you could hit the like button along with the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any future content. And let me know what you think of the episode down in the comment section. Alright folks, so we had one down, or we had two down, and that was one down, one to go. Let's see if we can access things in this thing's inventory now. Sorry to bring you back so abruptly. We've more or less not long finished stream, but I need, in fact, do you have any? Yes, I will have this. Thank you. Can I access this girl's stuff now? There we are. She fell asleep right on top of this one, so this one should, yep. Excellent! Now let's get out of here before we drop. Oh, don't do this to me. Go away. There we are. Right, so 1, 2, listen. I don't need you following me that closely. You're gonna make me drown. And we also now, excuse me, thank you. Need to, you're bloody. Your baby is around here somewhere. Why are you so bloody? Okay. Let's see. Hold on. There it is. There it is. Hold on. I just need to get this. Excellent. Excellent. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Alright. So. You probably could have been around for that, but it was a whole palaver, honestly. Trying to get this wee thing and its mum and everybody else all knocked out. Did get them stuck. Crossbow broke. Nearly broke again, as you can see. But I'm gonna stick her in a cryopod until we can get closer up to base. Come here. There we go. So, got her in a cryo. I can hear another UT. So we are gonna go back to our two that I think are kind of stuck here. Okay, I want to leave you guys sitting there for a minute because I need to go get cryos back. Right, hold on. Hello there folks, Cinnamon Squirrel here, and welcome back to my channel. As you've already seen, we just knocked out a few UTs and brought them up, and also managed to get a baby, so now we have 3 females, which is awesome because that means eggs. And that means kibble, and that means good high-level thylas, plus anything else we really want to go for as well, which is really great. So yeah, welcome back to Between the Streams. This little series is going to be basically the kind of shenanigans, the happenings, the goings-on behind the scenes of Flinger's stream for the Patreon Lost Colony server. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope that you really enjoy the video. So, I'm not really all that sure, to be fair. I'm not really sure exactly what we're going for at the moment. Flinger kind of left things as Flinger does, so everything's scattered at the moment. and left outside and things like that. So we need to rein some of this stuff in a little bit. Can I... What is your follow distance? It is 1. Let's make it 2 and you can come up here. Come on. There we are. You can sit there for now. Thyla needs a saddle. Actually, that's maybe what we can do. Let's see. We are definitely Thyla saddle level, I believe. Yes. And we definitely should have the things for that. So, let's see. Saddles. Excellent. So now we have a Thyla saddle. So we can go out and start munching things on the ground now, which is fabulous. Because it means we can annihilate things really quickly. Right, actually, I'm going to, for right now, empty out nitro of all the spare crap that's in there. We do, right, so we need, what do we need? We need, keep these for now, just in case. That can go. Take this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that. And these. And those. And that. And all the things, basically. So. And actually, my cryo timer is off. So. Let's see. That. What is that? Oh, it's a manic armor foot. Okay. And then Flinger's Thyla. Which we should probably make. There we go. Let's see if we can throw that out over there. No, damn it. What about right here? There she is. Here we are. As long as... Excuse me. She's fed, and that's fine. And then we can put that here. And then, yeah. So, her food is kind of fine, but we'll do that for now. And then, that way, she can survive. But yeah, we've got 3 Utis now, which is awesome. I would like to get a male. So that we can make this egg production thing a little bit faster. And then probably... Once we manage to get a cryo fridge, we can stick everything else in cryos. So, the thing with the cryo fridge is... we are missing the polymer for this. And some crystal. So, crystal and polymer are things that we need to go find. Because not only do we need them for that, we need them... for air conditioners, but also for fridges and stuff. I do have a lot of obsidian here to make hard polymer. However, cementing paste is hard to come by on this map, so I don't really want to be using all of it. Hard polymer is awesome because it means you don't have to waste any. However, oh, I thought that was an egg there. Wrong type of anything. Okay. Let me bring you guys back in a minute. I'm just going to get a couple of things sorted out here, and then we will head on out and see what we can get up to. Do you ever get to that stage where you feel a bit thick? As in, you've just sat there and tried to manipulate all this so that, you know, it's optimal, you're not going to get overweight and everything like that, but you forget, just forget, that the horse with the saddle is a walking mortar and pestle. Honestly, sometimes, like, it doesn't matter how many times I remember, I always seem to forget again. Which is, not ideal. Not ideal. So, we are gonna We've not even named you, you poor thing. Okay. What are we gonna name you? I think I have a name. I think. So. There we are. So Espresso is gonna make up our narcotics. There we go. So we'll leave him with that. And I think, as well, actually I'm gonna make another 2 medium crop plots because we, right now, have fertilizer for days. So, why not put it to good use? 1 dung beetle is all it takes now, ever since they did the over-encumbering thing. So, why not just, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's getting irrigated right now. Probably not. I think that's a no. That's the only thing we have to worry about with this is the fact that it's not irrigated yet. We don't have water running up here at the moment because it's very, 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 very far down. And when it is that far down, it's just going to mean lots of... Do you look bloody? No, it's just the shading of your fur. Okay. I thought for a second that he was getting really bloody. He looks like it from here. Do you not think? He looks like he's bloody from here. Is that a boy? It is. Okay, so we have 2 male thylas. Fabulous. Okay, so now that we've kind of corrected our little faux pas here, polymer is something that we're going to be looking for. Also, I don't know, just... Well, we now need another male argent. We need a male UT, but we also need cryopods and a cryo fridge. Yeah, for now, let's just pull all that and start getting a bunch of this made. Cementing paste will be fine then. However, I do not want to use all our cementing paste on polymer, so I believe there are the polymer plants in the corrupted areas. So I would like to go and get polymer so that we can make up our stuff. Also some crystal. Although honestly, like, how much crystal do we have? Are you just not going to give us this? No. Okay. We have 200 sitting here, so we should be okay for a bunch of things. Wait, sorry. Cryo fridge. So yeah, we have a bit of a job to do. Metal is going to be another thing. Electronics we have for a little bit, but polymer is the thing we're going to need. So let me bring you back when we are ready to go out and about. In fact, I'll bring you back when I probably find them, because the next thing we're going to do is try and go find polymer, because although we could beat it out of Kairuku's, which is horrible, I would like to try and find the plants, and that's probably going to end up in a corrupted area. So, let me get back to you guys, and I will bring you back shortly. Okay, so... that may be what we are doing next. Could very well be. Because, while we were looking for other things, that is a little bit too good of an opportunity to pass up. So, what level are you? Because I would like to know this. 75 and you're female and you have a baby. Okay. I don't know where your baby is, so we're gonna leave you here. And come back. Because basic kibble is something we are definitely going to need. In fact, no, because the baby bamps, doesn't it? It bamps to the mum. So we can just... turn around and completely lose it. Where the hell did it go? It should be making a silly little imprint. There it is, in the snow. Sometimes that's exactly what you're looking for. It's just a silly little imprint in the snow. But yeah, so we're going to take this back and attempt a horse tame. You'll see how good or bad this goes. So let me just dump this in here. Oh well, maybe not. Maybe we miss, you know. I thought that was a snail there for a second. However, right, let's see, look. So if you put that in there and that in there, how much does that give? Not much. Okay, so okay, so that's about full. Close enough. Right, so you bear. Hi. We have all the oil we need as well. There we go. So let me see. A bunch of your fertilizer here. And also, before we do that, here we are. Let's do this. And here we are. That should take root. Oh, there it goes. One more in. And then in with this one. And then this one. And by the time we come back, we should end up with narcotic plants as well. Which is great. Because although we have plenty, if we get it on the horse here, it's always nice to be able to reach out and just grab a couple if we need it. So let's bring this here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So we're not going to need all the rest of this fertilizer. It's probably going to have to go in a... Oh, here's a space. Have one of those. Okay, sorry Espresso, but I think you're probably going to end up holding some of this until such a time as we are in need again. There we are. Okay, so let's... Oops, where are we? Dump this in here. And then we're going to put that in there, that in there, and that in there. We're going to take out a stack of carrots, even though we are definitely not going to need all those carrots. In fact, let's... Screw it. Hold on. Let's see. Where are you? Here you are. Did baby port to you? I am not seeing it. However, he did give us an egg so far. So, nope, that is the wrong crossbow. That would have been bad news. Okay, so 1, 2. There we are. And pile of veggies. Have those. And then that way, no, put it away, thank you. We can do that. So let me just go dump this stuff and then we will go and grab this, try and grab this horse. I'll bring you back in a sec. Okay, so little Dodo is up. We are going to Grim. Sure, here we are. Stick her in the house next to the other one that we have. We walk over all of our vegetables here. And I've decided as well, you know what, I don't know where. No. No. Okay. Sorry. Fighting with things here. There you are. You sit there. And just be happy because I've decided to leave Tivers at home because I don't want him to die. Actually, I think we'll probably just stick those back. 44 carrots should definitely be enough, especially with, you know, I don't think we'll ever need 44. So, let me just jump on Nitro here. Head back over here and see if we can find this horse. And then hope that there is nothing horrible in the area. And also hope that we do not end up over the edge, because that's going to be a thing as well. Let's see. Here we are. Here we are. If you park it there. Are you... Okay, well, better we find this out now. Better we find the compies now than if we waited. Come on. Okay. Okay. Better we find the compies now than after they've already been a pain in the butt. Right, where did this horse go? Well, it's a little bit of a chameleon apparently. Where'd it go? Oh, pretty pony. Those are packy rhinos down there. Wow. Did you honestly just poof out of existence? I will be so upset if that's the case. Wait. Nope, that's a cliff. I'm not seeing it. Tell me, where the hell did this thing go? There's no snow path. Oh, there it is. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Let's see. What? Oh, there's another. It's a female with a baby. Alright, though. We do not want to spook this thing, so let's... Okay. So your colour now is stuck against something, because I can hear you trotting, but no actual movement. That's annoying. I just don't want to go in here and spook this thing. I see it. There it is. Okay. There we are. Now the trick's going to be to stay on the thing. Okay, so easy horse taming is literally just keep your eye on the prompt at the bottom right corner. Because sometimes like that, the horse is going to jump, it's going to make you think that it wants a carrot and it really doesn't, and you're going to hop off prematurely and it's going to be a bad day for you. So just watch the bottom right corner for the prompt so you can feed that horse when it feed that horse, feed cannibalism, feed it a carrot when it wants it, and then you should be good. There we are. If this stays stuck right here and we have no problems, I'm going to be so happy with this. Okay. There. Ooh, 56%. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, such a good horse. Such a good pony. Come on. Just tame up Right here, damn it. No, no, no. Ah! Ugh. Well, and that right there is how you botch it. I took my eye off the prompt. That is so upsetting. That could have been perfect. Because he's done nothing wrong. God damn. Alright, well. Yep, I let myself look at the horse instead of the bloody prompt, and that's what happened. Happens to everybody, unfortunately. This couldn't have been a better taming spot for this. It just sits there and gets stuck. But, yep, I let myself be one of the people, or one of the, not just one of the people, but, you know, like, I let myself down and took my eye off the ball. But, as I said, it happens, so all we can do is completely tame and go from there. Sorry. I know I said I shouldn't, it happens to everybody and I should just get over it, but it is really disappointing that I managed to screw that up. Sorry, folks. Okay, though. Couple more carrots and we should be golden. Here we are. Oops. Let's take you out into the... Wow, you really are stuck. Whoa. Let's take you back up to Nitro and get you moved back to base. Let's get a nice... Let's see what we got here. It's really hard to see with the... the illumination, just kind of what color it is. So it's kind of smoky with orange. What did your stats turn out like? Oh, now I'm triple kicking myself. No. That could have been, I mean, it's still a good horse, but that could have been amazing. You know what? I'm gonna wait to name you because I'm too annoyed at myself at the moment to give you a fair and adequate name. So we're gonna take him back, and I'm sorry, I've just gone and gotten the hiccups as well. Just shows you how out of sorts I've gotten over this. Dang it. Okay. Right, hold on. Right. So, let's apply that level. Very Gigantoraptor. And I need to go to Extinction to be able to actually make Manic Armor saddles. But yeah, so if you ever do come across grayed out Ingrams, then potentially it means that you have to load into another map. So, we've got our horse. It's going to take me a minute to get over that one. And then we also need to go to a corrupted zone. Actually, we need to pick up Tiefers, because we dropped him off to keep him safe. I'm going to pick up Tiefers, and then I am going to go try and find a... what'd you call it? a corrupted zone to try and see if we can get polymer plants out of it. So let me just get us to within the vicinity of one, and then we can start to look. Sorry, I've still got thylas in the brain from today as well, but we're gonna try and see just what we can get up to around here. I can see you look like a UT. You are a UT. What level are you? What is that? What is that? Oh no, that's these revenant things. And that's a corrupted UT as well. Okay. So corrupted zone we did find. And that sounds like those revenant things. Let's see if we can find a spot where we can find... Whoa. Sorry. Kinda just crapped myself a little bit there. That change, that kinda quick change in, the lighting gave me a little bit of a heart stop there. Okay, I don't know. Apparently a lot of these plants all give you different stuff. However, I've never been into one of these. Now, I know what polymer plants look like, however, this is going to be a bit, strange for me going in here. And that looks like it could be an outpost. No, that's metal. Where is it? Yeah, that looks like it could be an outpost. I'm really unsure about... And you're not meant to fly anywhere close to these things, because they can knock you down. Yep, this is the thing. I'm really not sure what's what on this map, so we're gonna fly high and kind of try and bamf over next to here, the river part, and see. I don't know if like the crystals are an outpost, if it's just the... I'm not seeing. It looks like it could be an outpost, but then sometimes outposts aren't always outposts, I don't think. So I'm not really sure. Watch me go down here. And this is meant to be, not exactly, it's not a safe zone. So that's just a crystal. Okay. You can try and get a better idea of just what the hell is going on around here. I really don't want to lose my Argent, that's the thing. Or Tiefers. Most shops, that's not bad. Okay. And this could still be Capro infested, I'm not entirely sure. So, let's... I think this one's kind of relatively in the open. I'm not sure what it is. Are you corrupted? You look a little bit dodo. No, you're not. Actually...
Watch where you step. Those pools are filled with a volatile variant of element. An old friend of mine called Edmundium.
Okay. We need a sickle. Okay, so that's weird, right? You step back and it just sits there, and then you step forward and it starts acting like little tentacles. And they've also said to be careful around them because they do things. Nope, that's not. But then this is also how people died the last time, I'm sure. Because attacking one of these things summons revenants, or whatever they're called. Nope, that's just silk as well. Or not silk, that's just fiber as well. Okay. Oh, that was weird. And a glitch. And I don't like that. But I'm in here doing things that I don't know about. That's just a glowy thingy. Okay. Yes, I'm being chicken. No, I don't care. I am being very chicken because I'm really not sure what. Okay, so I'm assuming that is some of these plants, I think. But someone was saying earlier that different variants of these plants give you different things. So, like, some of it gives you... Wait a minute. Wait, actually, that's not smart. Nope, that is just a corrupted tree. But yes, I am being chicken because it is entirely unknown to me what all this stuff does. I'm seeing pigs that are not being attacked, however, they're not the ones trying to harvest. Oh wait, is that the meat-eating trees? See, I don't know enough about this crap. I think we better just go beat up Kairukus. I know we're here, but like, I don't know what's gonna set everything off it, and I don't want to lose my Argent, or my Burb, sorry, or my Otter, and I don't want to die. Like, none of this is anything other than that. Okay, so I am not entirely sure what to hit, what not to hit. And I think those things are meat-eating things, so if you go anywhere near that, it's probably going to chomp you. Those big things. That. To the right of my Argent's head. So I think... Might not be the entertaining thing, but it's probably the smart thing. I think I'm just gonna go back. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go back. I can hear compies, and there's a theory. Right. And those are just regular plants, even though they want you to think that they're special because they glow. So, I think, yeah, we're just gonna go home. It might be the boring thing to do, it might be the chicken thing to do, but I, like I said, don't want to lose my Argent, I don't want to lose my Otter, so we're just gonna head back home and try something else, I think. And we're gonna stay well away from that because Flinger, his Argent, and his Otter all got one shot by a little outpost earlier. Okay, so I brought you guys back because What if we come at this from over here? Now, it might not come to anything at all. Okay, so at this point, I'm just kind of distracting myself, just in case something goes horribly wrong. So. I'm curious. Nothing is down there. Apart from an elephant. Okay, so if we... I don't want to get trapped all up inside of it, but I do remember that on the stream... Was it Flinger and Diana? In one of the streams, at least. Flinger and Ayana managed to get themselves down here. Potentially, anyway. I don't think any of this is... Okay, so that's that plant, and that's the thing I think that summons a bunch of other stuff. However, if I... 19, I'd be slightly less of a... Oh, there we are. Okay. I found something that was... What is that? It is polymer. Okay. I just don't want to get too close to these things. Oh, well, I'm right next to them all. Hold on. We might... Oh. So it's just mushrooms. Okay, I thought these things ate you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's... Okay, that's bigger. If I... Okay. Let's see. What did I get? Okay, so we got a bunch of polymer. We also got rare mushrooms, acerbic mushrooms, aquatic, aggravated, auric. Okay, so we're getting all... Okay. So, I was chicken for nothing. Let that be known. I will just say that right now. Chicken for nothing. But you know what? We kind of braved things a little bit eventually. Oh, crap. And then encumbered ourselves. Okay, hold on. Does that help? Okay. Okay, and then pick up these. And then we're gonna head back to base for now so that we can craft a few things. Actually, we need to go... We need to collect up the stuff, and I think I might be on the wrong side of the bridge for this, and it's a little bit dark, but I think over here somewhere is the place you go to craft up a cryo fridge and cryopods. Okay. Nitro should be close enough to pull... Yes. Okay, so if we do that... Actually, so we do have the stuff for that. However, this is what we're looking for. So if we turn that on, 1, 2. And then that way we can do that. So we managed to get this. I would rather try for a cryo fridge next. However, that may or may not go well. Actually, I need you and these and that first. I mean, goodness only knows. You know what? It can all go in this back corner. Is powered. Okay, so... And then if we go... Okay. Guys, I kind of need you... Okay, so that's the door. 1... and 2. Excellent. So now we have 2 powered fridges. And all of this... Actually, Spit, I need you to move, honey. Hold on. But, first of all, let's do this. And then put that, and... Okay, so that was that back. That, and then we're gonna bring oil into here. And then in here, we're gonna put all of our veggies and berries. Yep, veggies and berries can go in this one. And then, damn it. Actually, those can go in there as well. That should free up another tiny little bit of... No. Okay. How about I put these back? Can that help? Okay, so that does kind of help. There we are. So, fridge... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't need those anymore. Don't need those. Yeah. Come on. These... And this. Or now. And then later, excuse me. We can start to put other things in their places. Actually, right now, does that halt the 44 days? It doubles it. Okay, well, at least now we have some extra time until we can start to get the cryo pods and fridge on the go. And into here we can... Okay, so technically we could do metal ingots. Would be... $230. 60 polymer. And then Electronics is at 14. And then we have to search that again because I did it silly. And then 12. So 24. And then for pods, I think we'll go for 10 times each mat cost. Can you, with that, haul me? Yes, you can. It's broad daylight now, so we should be able to. Let's take the Argent. Oh, we're a little bit heavy. Come on. A little bit heavy. And then we're gonna make our way over here because there is a platform, a round platform, that is supposedly, it has a spot that you won't aggro the city on, and you can craft cryo fridges and pods because it's kind of like an obelisk. So okay, so let's cross our fingers and hope, because I think this is it. If we die, this is gonna be horrible. 55. Yeah. If we die, I'd rather not die. I'm hoping that we're not gonna die when we hit here. Oh. Please don't die. I can see... Is that people? Oh, sorry folks, hold on. If this is people, this might be bad. Okay. Well, how about we do this then? If I sit you here and you there, and hopefully you're close enough, and hopefully we don't get aggro from this thing. Oh no. What the... Oh, we are not... Where we were just a minute ago. Please tell me this port says back. Oh no. Oh no, there's them. So these are teleporters. Hold on. I thought... No. I thought these took you to places that were like terminals. Okay. Sorry about the blindingness here, guys. I was just under the impression that this was like an obelisk of sorts. I thought you could, Okay, so we're gonna have to rethink this then. Wait, is this... Oh, okay. Let's see if... I think it's gonna be far too far away. Oh no, it's not! Ooh. Okay, so pull, and then metal ingots. We're gonna try and do this from memory as much as possible. Oil. Crystal. Hide. And fiber. I think that's all the stuff we need for this. Electronics, that was it. Wait. We don't need it for that. Okay, so let's 2 of these. I can see people. This is kind of scaring me a little bit, to be fair.
Whoever that is, they're unconnected to the Ark network? Now that's weird. Try not to seem hostile.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave these in here right now. Usually I would definitely not do that. However, if I die to these people... If I die, then... I don't want to lose all of this stuff. Excellent, and then we're gonna grab all this and hope it doesn't weigh us the heck down. Where's our stuff? Where's our guys? Where's Tiefers and... excuse me. Tiefers, Nitro. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, so that was nerve-wracking. Thankfully, though, so we have a little spot right there we can go and harvest up a whole host of mushrooms and organic polymer, and then we can go craft things right there. Although sometimes we might end up getting into trouble if... Supposedly you're not meant to get into trouble, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Oh, somebody has got red text. Yeah, that does not mean it's not going to happen. So we are going to go back to base, find a spot for the cryo fridges, and then actually get a few things potted up so that our base is walkable again. Okay, so we are back at base. I'm going to turn this off because I'm assuming it's all finished by now. Turn that off. And actually, let me see. Oh, we're a little bit encumbered at the moment, so we're going to deposit this and this. And we're going to come over here and deposit this stuff because we're probably going to need that in a minute. Actually, one thing I want to do. What level are... Damn it. Oh, that would have been so perfect. But we are level 69. Hey, hey. So we need 6 more levels before we can get vault. Alright, let's see how much fuel we've managed to get here. 115, and it's still going a little bit. We're gonna have to go try and get more. But at least we have some fuel in the wow. Hello. Some fuel in the generator. Honestly, our cryo fridges could probably just go over there because we've got nothing over here apart from the grill. Okay, but that's all covered in plants and I don't want it to actually get rid of the plants. So, yeah. And are we powered? We are powered. Excellent. can we go in that corner a little bit more? Or is that just not feasible? There we are. Okay, so... And let's grab 1, 2, 3. And I think Flinger has that last cryopod. Nope. That last cryopod on him? Somebody does. Okay, let me find that. It's not going to be him. Maybe it's Buttons, actually. Is it Buttons? Does Buttons have it? Yes, because it's Buck and BP, not Buttons. Nope. Alright, let me try and find this cryopod. However, guys, I think... Let's see. Awful shot. Alright, let's go outside for a second. There we are. Huh! And Yellow Snow's right in the shot with us as well. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We've actually been quite productive. We got 2 crop plots down with narcoberries in them so that we have a small supply of that coming in. We managed to be a chicken and not go into the corrupted area in case we died. Then find a different spot and found our nerve a little bit. So we found all those, and then we found a place that we can harvest polymer, harvest a whole host of mushrooms, a place where we can craft our cryopods, and we got a horse that I still can't believe I mucked up the taming for, because that stamina or melee could have been phenomenal, but it's not. So, you know, and we got our Uties. Do still need a male for that, and we also still need a male Argent so that we can get those guys properly spitting out eggs. But that's for another episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, you could hit that like button along with the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any future content. And let me know what you think of today's video down in the comments section. I always love reading you guys' comments and seeing what your opinions are and everything else. So if you do want to leave a wee message, then that would be brilliant. And I will catch you... Oh, in fact... Well, yeah, this is the Hogmanay episode. Crap. Okay, so I hope everyone has an absolutely phenomenal new year. I hope you have an amazing time ringing in the bells, whichever time zone you land in. I know that we will be celebrating at the UK's and Scotland's, and then probably subsequently throughout the hours after that, there is going to be a stream for that. So if you're watching this episode on Hogmanay, and it's which is New Year's Eve when you're not in Scotland, if you're watching it on Hogmanay and it's not yet New Year's for you, or if it's not yet hit New Year's in Scotland, then keep a watch out for Flinger's stream. We are all going to be there. We're going to be ringing in the bells and letting 2005 go with a bang, as is our tradition. So, yeah, if you want to catch the fun of that with all the Foo Fighters and everything else like that, then you should hop over to Flinger's channel and catch the stream there. Alright? But yeah, all the best for 2026, guys. You definitely deserve the best fortunes and things like that. So, yeah, I really hope from the bottom of my heart that everyone has such a fantastic 2026. And I will see you in the new year, guys. Cheerio!